Whelll here. Jesus, it's hard for me to be serious. Guys, tarps. Tarps. Yes, I am wearing a tarp right now. It doesn't look like it, but this is the Hill Trek poncho, which is also a tarp, of course. Okay. The best bushcraft tarp, right? Very common question I get, guys. What is the best bushcraft tarp? Well, you're going to have to stay tuned to find out. Now, where are you, Bruno? Okay, so I have lots of tarps, okay? Let me get this one out now. I can take this one out without disturbing it too much. I like this one. This one's a little bit special. Probably a fake, but it's a little bit special. And a good tarp. Check that one out. Very cool jelly bean. Okay, I'm going to take this off. Bruno, you go away. I'm going to take this off because it's literally killing me with heat. Well, that is very cool, isn't it? Right, we're going to join that one in with that. Oh, me hat! Join that one in with that. And then I have more tarps. There's only one that's very different that I want to take out, and that's that one. Okay, I also have one of these. And a lot of these. Bushcraft tarps, guys, yes. So this is the thing, and it's a very common question, right? What is the best bushcraft? Well, what's the best bushcraft tarp, right? Okay, this is a very simple answer that is insanely complicated, okay? For me, it's a tarp. It's tarps, not a tarp, okay? So I have specific tarps that I will use in areas if I'm going to the same areas, which I tend to do a lot. So I have a tarp that I know will fit in a certain place quite well, so I'll take that to a certain place, blah, blah. So I know if the weather's coming bad, I'm going to take a different tarp. Okay, so I like a bigger tarp in the winter, so a 3x3 tarp in the winter. This is if I'm carrying it now, so if it's in my back, if it's on my back and I'm carrying it. And I like something that is a little bit smaller, like your British Army fascia, or your, actually my preferred summertime tarp is this one right here, which is the Australian hoochie, because it is a tiny tarp. Okay, so guys, tarps come in all shapes and sizes, right? So look, this is a ventile tarp, which is made of cotton, right? I also have a waxed canvas tarp somewhere as well. These are your polyester style tarps. This is the Helicontex one, and this is an excellent tarp. Guys, Bruno, no, that's enough. That's enough. No more playing with the stick on the top of the tarp. Guys, and then I have this, and this is my favorite 3x3 tarp. Actually, I don't think it's nearly 3x3, but it's a square tarp, guys. And this is the Varusteleka tarp, the Varusteleka Sarma tarp, and this thing is incredible. This is a savage tarp, really, really good. Okay, this, guys, right here is something that I don't use very often because it's full of holes. This is a United States Marine Corps tarp, right? Brown on this side, absolutely class. Digi camouflage on this side, guys. And I bought this off Varusteleka, and they were heavily used, and it's full of little tiny pinpricks. So so I don't actually camp out with it, but I use it when I'm teaching, so I show it to people. And then, of course, guys, there's the British Army Basha, right? Or the Irish Army Basha. They're all the same, right? Oh, even this. This is this little poncho thing that I got from One Wind, which is quite doable and absolutely tiny. Not so much a tarp, more of a lavu style shelter. And this thing is really lightweight, sill nylon. Do you know what I mean? So, and this is it, guys. Tarps are different. Okay, tarps have different materials, they have different uses, they have different prices, okay, and that being the big one, right? So people say to me, what's the best bushcraft tarp? Let's make it simple, not what's my favorite tarp. What is the best bushcraft tarp, guys? Well, I don't even have any DD tarps here. I don't know where they are. Okay, so it depends on your budget. It's like the sleeping bags, guys. It depends on your budget and what you want to use it for and how long you expect to have it for, right? Okay, because there is a in the outdoors, guys, there is a big thing about how much you pay versus what you get. Okay, can you go to B&Q and get a plastic tarp, and can you use that? Yes, you can, and it will work 100% once or twice. Okay, then it's going to start, well, you probably get more out of it depending on how long you're using it for, guys. Any tarp that is here, bar maybe this one wind one because it's not really the right configuration, is something that I would put up in the woods and leave up in the woods for months on end and not be worried about it. Okay, guys, Lomo make a 3x3 tarp that's very budget friendly, and I left it up in the woods for 13 months. Over here, guys, beside my kitchen area, I have a 3x3 DD tarp that has been up there for 6 months without taking it down. Now it's going to go through a winter without me taking it down as well, guys. So, you know, that's what you're getting. You're paying more, but you're getting better quality. Okay. Now, I would recommend a 3x3 tarp. Okay, I would. They're just so much more versatile than your 7x8 tarp, which is your smaller tarp. Yes, they're a little bit heavier to carry, but they are so versatile. The tie-out points make them brilliant, guys. Everything about them is they're just more suited to bushcraft. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? So it boils down to this: the best bushcraft tarp is whatever you can afford at that time. It's something that will give you enough confidence that you can take it out and be like, right, this is going to work. It's not going to fail on me while I'm out here. I'm not going to have a crap time and never want to go out again. Okay, that's the way I see it. Okay, all of these are decent tarps, right? Some of these cost close to £200. Some of them cost close to £20, depending on where you get them. Okay, guys, the British Army Basha, you know, solid, dependable, a little bit small. The Lomo 3x3 tarp, about 26 quid direct from Lomo, right? Which is probably going to be the cheapest one, given how much more expensive the military surplus stuff has got. Guys, solid, right? A solid tarp, lots of tie-out points, lots of variations, guys. Very highly recommended. But if you're looking for something that is just the absolute dogs, guys, you're talking about your Varusteleka tarp or your Helicon Tech Super Tarp. Alright, guys, or Jesus, man, if you even want to get really into it, go look at Thornhill Ultra Heavy and go look at the Hill Trek Entails Tarp, guys. Okay, but remember, the best one is the one that you like, the one that you can afford, and the one that gets you outside. Thanks for watching. Stay frosty.